Hey guys, welcome to episode 19 of the Blank Canvas podcast. I'm Jennifer Noir.
And I'm Mina West.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is a podcast led by two creatives who promise to just have loads of fun.
So me and Jen are definitely creatives. We love being creative, so we thought we'll do kind of like a sip and paint, but we're calling it a spill and chill. It's on the 26th of August. Perfect bank holiday, chilled vibes. Jen, you want to say more?
Yeah, so there'll be art supplies, food, drink, competition, music, goodie bags, and just lots of fun. And we'd specifically like to thank our amazing sponsors. First of all, Cast Art. That's cassart.co.uk, who provide really amazing acrylic paints for us to use and some brushes as well. Kera, who do wonderful, amazing vegan candles, who are sponsoring our goodie bags. And also So, who do luxury bath and body products. They're sponsoring our goodie bags. And then, of course, Blanc Studios. So this week we're starting with a bit of a different game. Mina suggested playing Guess That Movie.
Yeah.
So we're just going to read out some lines from some...
Yeah.
We're so excited to see her face.
You know when we did the acting thing a couple episodes back, I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually fun.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've got an actress I want to bring on. We could do another one. So,
Cool,
we'll talk
cool.
after.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so do you want to go first?
Okay.
I don't know if I'm that good with movies, and I have a feeling you're going to have loads of cartoons.
Oh no. Okay. This one is going to sound funny coming out from me.
Go on.
I got really easy. Actually, no, I'm not going to say they're easy. I think they're easy.
Just go.
You want to smell my punani?
Oh, is that... Oh!
You want to smell my punani?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No.
Wolf of Wall Street.
No.
Oh. I want to smell my banana.
It had Janet Jackson in the movie.
Oh.
And Tupac.
I'm not the best black movie.
Oh, Poetic Justice?
I haven't watched it.
Okay, that's okay.
No, I'm so
If you
sorry.
guessed it, let us know, because this is going to be a fun game. Okay, you were for me. Now I'm nervous.
You're
I'm nervous.
exposing me. Okay, I've got an easier one.
Okay.
Okay. That's why her hair's so big. It's full of secrets.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. It's Mean Girls?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was going to say Legally Blonde or Mean Girls. I just had a moment.
Yeah, I can see why you'd say that, actually.
Point two.
Mean Girls. I
one.
just watched that the other day.
Okay. I'm gonna... Okay.
Are they all black movies?
No, not all black movies, but this
Okay.
one, I really wanted to say it. I hate you, Jodie. I hate you, Jodie. Oh, I don't even know if accent's right. It's American. I hate you, Jodie. I hate you. He said it once. Okay, but for my big
Baby
one.
Boy?
Yeah, go girl. You got it. See, you good. You good.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
Isn't it funny how yours are black movies and mine are not wanting to be
I've
black?
got someone that I'm black.
No, I'm not finding it funny. That just shows I need to watch more movies. Okay. Let me try and do the accent. You want to fuck with me? Okay. You want to play rough? Okay. Well, say hello to my little friend.
Oh, but I don't know what the movie is. I know the line. I know the line.
This is my favourite movie.
Oh, wait. It's
Come on.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Okay.
The
Home
scene
Alone,
bit.
but they were actually getting it from a different movie, the original movie.
Oh, yeah, I know the Home Alone. When they're playing the movie, not the actual thing.
Al Pacino and Scarface.
I haven't watched
Have you seen
it.
Scarface? Oh my
No.
gosh, you have to watch it.
But then I know the line from Home Alone.
No, because he was watching Scarface.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, you have to watch that movie.
How sad is that? I know the line from Home Alone, but not from the actual movie. Oh, Lord.
Well.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, you'll get this one, so I might pick another one.
No, do it, please.
Oh, you'll get it.
Let me hear.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Oh, Mean Girls.
Yeah, I think that
Okay.
one.
I've got an easy one as well. Florals for spring? Groundbreaking.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, come on! This one is a classic.
Obviously, it had a fashion statement. I don't know.
The
But
Devil-
Clueless?
The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh. Oh, no, I don't remember that line.
They were having a meeting, like trying
Yeah.
to brief for the next marketing
Yeah,
strategy
yeah.
or whatever, and then somebody said florals, and she was like, "Florals for
for spring.
spring, groundbreaking."
Groundbreaking, but she said like groundbreaking with like that harsh face.
love
I remember
her.
the electric blue color, and she was like, "You think?" She had this whole spiel of, "You think we just pick this up?"
yeah.
But no, somebody from XYZ has decided that color will be
She
this color of the
read
season,
her.
and I was like, "Okay."
What's yours? You've got another
This is my
one?
last one.
Okay.
If you wake up in the morning and you can't think of anything else but singing first, then you're supposed to be a singer, girl. That's bad.
Is it Dreamgirls?
No, but it's within the singing world.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If you wake up in the morning and you can't think of anything else but singing first, then you're supposed to be a singer, girl.
Glee?
No, it's another black singing
A
classic.
black movie.
Classic
Right. Classic black movie.
with singing.
With
singing.
nuns. Oh, Sister Act.
Two.
Yeah,
so
okay.
That's me done.
I've got two.
Okay.
Okay. When they reach that age, disgusting. They smell, they're sticky, they say things that are horrible, and there's semen all over everything. I cracked a blanket in half. Do you get where I'm going with this?
No.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I always remember this line. Bridesmaids.
No.
Yeah.
Bridesmaids are one of my favorite
I
movies. No, actually, no.
Wait,
Wait,
just talking about the sons.
okay, it's not Bridesmaids. Favorite. I'm talking about, you know, the ones when the two best friends. I guess it's not my favorite movies. I can't remember it. Bride Wars. Sorry, Bride Wars.
Bride Wars.
That's like one of my favorite films.
No, it was Bridesmaids. Okay, one more.
Okay.
I love the game. I love the hustle. This is a black one.
I love the game. I love the hustle.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite lines.
I'm about to be shamed myself right now.
Paid in full.
Oh, okay. So like, Paid in Full is a film I actually haven't watched.
Oh my goodness. No, it's fine. No shaming.
Don't
No
tell
shaming.
nobody.
Such a good movie.
Don't tell
I
nobody.
might watch it again, actually. I think it's still on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
It was on Netflix.
Yeah, I just haven't watched it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Teaches you a lot about friends and trust and all that stuff.
Mm.
All right, yeah, so cool. Right, so let's move on to the exhibit where we like to give a nice shout out to really cool creatives that have kind of caught our eyes. Mina, do you have one this week?
Yes. I have a singer called B Bacall. She's a singer-songwriter, and she started this business called Soul Stripped. And she's also been on a certain TV show. I can't remember what it was, on BBC, just kind of being a judge for like voices and things like that. But she came out with a song called like 1000, and it's just sweet and melody, and her voice, you know, just certain voices just like
Angelic.
Yeah, so she's got really good energy, really like positive energy. So yeah, I think it's just a nice vibe to listen to when I'm in the mood to chill, but like dunks on my seat and like you know, I'm dancing on my seat right now like an idiot. But yeah,
Can you repeat the name for anyone who didn't catch it the first time?
B Bacall.
B Bacall. Okay. Because you know when I'm listening to a podcast, they say something and then I'm not listening, and then I'm
Oh,
like, oh, I really have to go back now and find out what they said.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's get into the habit of like saying it again
Okay,
for those who don't hear
we
it.
gonna say it twice.
Okay, mine this week is this really cool shoe designer that goes by the name of Amina. I think it's pronounced Muadi.
Ooh.
She's so cool. You know when people have their seasons to
Yeah.
succeed, she's in her season and I'm
Okay.
loving it. She designs really cool shoes. It's really distinct, unique design. It has this kind of flared heel, which is so cool. And she likes to play with crystals. She uses some PVC, some perspex as well. She just plays with different materials and she makes it so fun. And what I love about her is she's actually, because most times when you see a designer, they're really low key. They don't like to dress up too much or anything. They're just really like minimal.
Do
and then-
they?
and that's what I find. And then their designs are like really out there and crazy. But she is like, she's bougie. She designs bougie and she is bougie.
I'm
Like,
about living that life.
Exactly.
Like, live the life you
like
show.
beautiful. She loves dressing nice. You can tell she likes to find the things. So I love that about her. Yeah. So Amina Muadi, check her out. Right, so today we wanted to just like have a bit of a throwback session where
Yeah.
is it really a throwback or just memory lane where
Down
we're kind
memory
of
lane, have some fun story time. you know?
yes. Did you want to start on anything or
No, I thought I'll just have like fun stories, like in terms of like, I don't think I've asked you like what's your most embarrassing moment ever.
embarrassing
'Cause
moment?
I have one that, oh gosh.
What's yours? While I think.
So, it was a couple of years back. I was on this big group holiday, like this really, really big group holiday, and we ended up being on St. Thomas, like the beach, and like I had one of these bikinis where it was like boob tube and like the pants and like stuff like that. It might have been a size bit too big for me, but I didn't care because I thought I looked cute and I didn't understand where the correct size. So I'm in the waves now, just chilling, yeah. And you know when the tidal wave keeps coming, everyone gets like, oh my gosh, the tidal wave is coming. Woo! Woo! Tidal wave is coming. And I was like, oh yeah. This tidal wave hit me, yeah. Basically took off my top. I had like sand all down my pants and everything like that, and then I had sand and salt water all in my eyes. So I was just standing on the in the water, also just buck naked, like just buck naked in front of everybody. Like people, like everybody can see me, and I couldn't open my eyes. So I was just like walking around like.
What did your friends do?
Like, I think people, because, like, how can I imagine? You know when you're on the shore, and they've always been hit by the tide as well. Okay. So somebody, I don't know who, because I couldn't see who that person was, ran to give me a towel, but I feel like it was 15 seconds before they gave me the towel. So I was just, like, walking around like, oh, I can't see. No, like everybody saw you, babes. Every single body. So every single nook and cranny of your body. I was like, wow.
Wait, so was just your breast out or your
breast
everything?
out, babe? Like it's like the bra had fallen down because I was just in shock and had a thing in my eyes, and it was like just it was just yeah.
Dear.
So you know when people say imagine everybody naked, everybody could imagine me naked because everybody saw me.
Don't worry, it's just a body, literally.
Yeah, no. Some people got lucky, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
When I think of embarrassing, I have kind of two that come to mind.
Mm.
So the first one, I mean, I'm just saying where I just feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. The first one was I was at the hairdresser's.
Yeah.
I showed her on my phone the hairstyle I wanted. Why did she swipe right? I don't know. So she saw one of my she saw my photography.
Was you enjoying your art of your creation that God created?
I like my art. I even paint it, but
oh God, girl.
She saw it and we both paused and were like, oh, what do we do now? So I just took my phone out of her hand and continued with my hair. But yeah, that was funny. Another one that is kind of funny, but it wasn't funny at the time. Like it was just normal until now. When I tell the story, I know that what I did was wrong.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing to tell the story, but I'll tell it anyway.
Okay.
So
say your truth, babes.
My first driving test. So we were just driving. I was really nervous actually. And so we're driving down. Oh, because you know Enfield, don't you?
Yeah.
That area, there's this particular road that goes down to Turkey Street. Do you remember that road, Turkey Street?
I don't remember street names, but yeah, I know that street.
It's near the station. So I was driving down that road and there was a zebra crossing. So I drove past it. And then the driving instructor goes to me, did you see that woman waiting at the zebra crossing?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, do you know her?
Okay.
Fail. And then now I know you're not meant to go down zebra crossing. It was kind of embarrassing.
But
nobody told you that. Nobody told you you're not supposed to go down zebra crossings.
You should know that. I mean, like, for your theory test, I'm not gonna lie.
I never saw that in highway code.
As a pedestrian, I know I got right on the zebra crossing, and I was a pedestrian before I was a driver.
See, that's how I learned that.
It's okay, girl.
It's because when you're driving, you see loads of people passing it, so you assume that's how it's meant to be. You just stop if you want to.
But like, how have you been living as a pedestrian to not know about the zebra crossing?
Because some people just drive past while I'm there.
Talking about the naked photography, you know, like
your words, not mine. Go on.
No, so like this was just my pure stupidity, and ages ago, my phone would just like when I first got a Mac, I was like, oh yeah, straight away, everything connect. So I had like my pictures as well on my laptop, and then I thought, oh, it'd be really cute if like my screensaver was just random images that just come up, and it wasn't a naked image, it was an image of an ex or something like that, and we were kissing, and I was like, somebody was around, I was like, shut up.
Oh, well, that's not that bad.
Yeah. No, I think I deleted. I'm a weird person. Like, I'll take pictures of myself naked. Like, ooh, I look hot. And I'll just delete it. Like, I appreciate it for, like, the moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm so afraid of, like...
Just don't put your head in any of the pictures.
Oh, no, but I'm cute, though. People deserve to see my head.
But that's the whole point.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I mean...
That's like 101, though, for sending nudes. Don't put your head in the picture.
Oh, is it? Oh, oopsies.
Yeah.
God love me, innit? If I become famous, don't nobody's leak anything.
That's where they all come out.
Don't leak nothing, please.
So do you have any experience with strict parents growing up? Or anything that...
So like, I grew up with my dad till I was about 10, and his strictness didn't even make any sense because he'll let me go out whenever, but then that one random day he'd be like, no, you can't do nothing. So that didn't really like make sense. But my mum was strict, but on levels that, you know, you can look back and go, Mummy, me and you can laugh about this, but we had problems. We had problems. Like, and it'll be controlling in weird ways, like weird ways. Like, say if I found a new route home from school that was quicker, because she didn't know the route, she'll yell at me, so I'm not allowed to go on that route. And I was like, what is up with you? And then
she's worried.
I was the stupid girl that told my mum with my Nigerian mother that had a boyfriend at 15. Please explain to me why I did that. Sometimes I look back in life and go, why did you do that? Because from that moment on, what was going out, what was doing this, what was doing that, I was like, but can I even go see my friends? You want to go see that boy? If you come home pregnant, I was like, I don't know what to do. What about you?
I don't know. My upbringing was quite strict. My mum's a disciplinarian.
Mm.
Actually, what's annoying though is because I'm firstborn, she was like super strict with me, and you can see how she got tired over time, and then the last born just barely disciplined.
I know,
It's
right?
just kind of unfair. Yeah, I barely went out, but I just remember my dad was really funny when he'd like not beat us, but like when there was one time when I did something and he came up angry with me out of nowhere, and he had like a spatula to hit my hand with it, and he was laughing as he was doing it. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's a monster.
But I had ways around like a strict mother. So there was like one girl's house party, and I'd be like, yeah, mom, like so and so's like mum, like so and so's mum is gonna be there, be all fine, not knowing it's basically an older guy's party.
Oh,
And I was sleeping over at the house, not doing for anyone, not just sleep on the couch, but there would be WKD and Smirnoff Ice type alcohol at 14, 15. Just
I was not allowed sleepovers at all.
it was weird. I
Sleepwear.
don't know how I got away with this one person sleepover. I'd be like, oh, it's the person's party, it's for the family, and and because like where I lived at the time would have been longer for me to get home. I don't know how I spinned it. I really don't know. Especially when that's in North London. Oh my gosh, I don't want to show my age, but in North London there used to be this like club called Eros. Did you ever know
I
it?
think yes.
There used to be this club called Eros, and they used to do like under 18s event, and I'll be like, oh, I really, really want to go. And my mum would be like, hell to the no. And then at school, people would be talking about it. I'm like, I'm missing out on so much. But yeah. Yeah, it's interesting though, you talk about being the older child versus younger child, because like even little things like the school I went to, the university I went to, not even the sixth one I went to, my mum and me were arguing because she wanted me to go to a certain one, versus my sister, she just applied herself and had like nothing to do.
They literally, my younger sister's like studying a fashion something topic, and it's like my mum would never have allowed me to study that. It's unfair, or whatever. What about romantic experiences with a partner? Have you had any time where you felt, I don't know, really happy in that moment?
Oh yeah,
Go on.
I mean, it depends on the partner. I mean, when I like a guy, and I'm happy at that moment in time.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like?
I don't know, just any. Look how you're looking. What's
I
wrong
don't know.
with you?
What do you? I'm not looking in any way. I have not gone to any flashback. No, explain. Give me an example.
It could just be anything. Like, I don't know. For me, what comes to me is my ex actually. Okay, I've got two things that kind of make me smile sometimes. One time it was our second date, no, third date maybe. I don't know which date it was, but I just wasn't taking him seriously, and he knew that. And then he was like, "What did he say?" He was like, "Jenny, I'm being serious. Like in my past relationships, I did this, that, and I want it to be different. I want to be with you. Like I want it to be real. Like I really have feelings for you, blah blah." And it was so weird. I've never had anyone declare feelings like that for me, and I felt lightheaded. I felt like I was gonna faint. It was really weird. Is that not weird?
Oh, that's sweet though.
Yeah, it was so sweet. And then also, same guy as well. We used to argue a lot. And then one time we broke up. And then he called me, FaceTimed me at night. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to FaceTime. And he was like, let me just see your face. Let me see your face. And then I let him see my face. He was like, I don't want to break up. I thought that was sweet. But yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, this is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sound like such a bird.
Why?
There was this time I was dating a guy, but this might have been, oh my gosh, this might have been like our second date, yeah?
Okay.
But we've been talking on the phone quite a lot, and I felt really comfortable with him, but I probably got comfortable way too quickly. So we went out somewhere to eat. What's this? Not the Shard. I didn't go Shard. But what's like the second like tall building where people
Duck
go?
and waffle.
Yeah, I went to Duck and Waffle, that building, and we were having like rosé is like my like kryptonite. Like to have a whole bottle to myself, and boy, and I don't think I ate that day. And then you know when you're like really into each other, like he's an ex, let me shut up. But he was like, I was really attracted to him and all this kind of stuff, and he was drinking, and I remember him like carrying me, and we got on the cab together.
What, in Duck and Waffle?
No, like we was walking like outside, and he was like carrying, like we just like all lovey-dovey, like dovey eyes, all that kind of crap. And then we was going to another venue. I got drunk. But this is my second date. Like, I don't think it's cute for girls to get drunk the second date. And I hadn't been drunk in a while. I know I meant I really got drunk, as in I had to, like, pee in the corner. I puked. Yes, honey. I puked. Everything. Then I think his cousin was, like, in the venue somewhere. I think his cousin was, like, in the venue somewhere. And then his cousin had to drop me and him to his car because he parked somewhere else. Then he dropped me. He was dropping me home. But because I was so drunk, he couldn't even find my keys to like get me in. Like he just needs to get me inside. And he's never been to my house before. He just picked me up and all that kind of stuff. So he had to knock on my door, but it was like 3 a.m. in the morning. And then just by luck, my sister's the one that opened the door.
Phew.
Nobody else but my sister opened the door, and my sister's just
lucky.
like, this girl is like inebriated. Like she's like mad drunk. She was gonna shout at the boy like, what have you done to my sister? And like he carried me up. All this time I'm just drunk. My sister told me the story next day. Mad drunk. He like carried me upstairs, like left me in my bed. We've just started dating. He's already in my room. I didn't even know. Like I was like, is there anything in my room? There could be my bra just hanging around, makeup everywhere. He's dropped me in my bed, and then I wake up in the morning. My sister comes to my room like, do you know what happened last night? I was like, no. She's like, you were drunk. I was like, I was what? And then I remembered everything. Not only did I puke, not only did I pee, I also had to fart. This is so embarrassing. Everything.
Oh my gosh.
Everything. But then the next day, he texted me straight away. He called me. He was laughing on the phone, but he's like, no, you're super cute. And then I think we went out the next day, and we were dating for a decent time. And yeah, it was like I embarrassed myself to the max. You know, like to the max.
That is quite embarrassing.
And he was just like, no, it's good. I know what you like now. I know what you like. And it's like it obviously broke our comfortability mode. But I was like, I can't believe. You know, like I was rewinding everything that happened. I was like, I cannot believe that happened. He was like, oh no, you talking about you're not lightweight, right? I was like, I can't talk crap again, ever.
But that's nice that he didn't like judge or anything.
Yeah, we dated
cool about it.
for a bit. So yeah, that was not the reason why we broke up. I was gonna ask you, who was your first kiss and how was it?
Why are you asking me this question?
I'm just intrigued.
It was actually my first boyfriend at sixth form. He didn't even know it was my first kiss. Yeah, we were just like, he asked me out, and I was like, yeah. And then what happened? We were at the bus stop. We were going home. He usually walked me to the bus stop, and then he just kissed me bye. It was so weird because I'd never kissed before. It was so weird. I got on the bus like smiling, like, oh my gosh. I just kissed someone. What about you?
I'm really embarrassed to say, but I'm old now, so I'm okay to say. I think I might have been a bit too fast as a little girl.
How old?
I think my first kiss with tongue, I was 10.
Oh,
I know it sounds
that's
mad,
quite
right?
early. How old was he?
He was 10 as well.
Okay.
We were like, and we were like family friends, and we would just play house because I'd be like, you have to pretend to be my husband.
Oh, so you knew what you were doing? Wow.
And he was like, yeah, we would just like do stuff
stuff
under the covers. And then one time his mum caught us and yelled at us. I was so embarrassed. I was mortified. I was absolutely mortified. Like mortified. And then we never kissed again. And then my next boyfriend I kissed when I was 13? 14? What year are you in year 8? How old are you in year 8?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was mine. Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's like I held that secret for so long, but I feel so good that I can let that out right now.
Let it out. That is quite young though.
I know.
Interesting.
You know, you're
And
like...
the fact that you set up that scene, you knew exactly what you wanted.
No. I was
a
like, we're
bit
playing
worrying.
house. We're playing house. Yes.
Poor innocent boy.
It's maybe I'd watch something and I just messed up
That's
my
the
head.
thing. Like,
It might have messed up my head.
TV.
I know.
Dangerous.
I just sometimes I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, what's up with this girl? I'm
Yeah.
like,
No judgment at all.
who was your first real crush?
Crush. Gosh, I've had loads of crushes. Hold
But
on.
who's your first like puppy love type?
I think it was, we had this family friends and they had all boys and like one girl,
Yeah.
and we were really cool. We'd always go to their house. You know, my mum has all like 4 girls.
Yeah.
So we'd always go to their house and stuff. And one of the sons I had the biggest crush on ever. I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Really young. But I just loved him. And then it's funny because I saw him last year at Oxford Circus. I'm just like, oh, interesting. I can't believe I had a crush on this guy. Okay.
Is he not hot anymore?
Not the way I remembered.
It's always annoying when they do happen when that happens.
I know. What about you?
My first crush, I don't, you know, my first, what was probably puppy love, which was actually kind of a sad story, actually.
Oh, gosh.
When I was no, it's not that sad. It's just more like I cried a lot. When I was in secondary school, I was the girl who was like more close friends with the guys. It like between the years of like year 7 to year 10, like it wasn't that, year 7 to year 9, it wasn't that deep.
Yeah.
And me and this one guy were like really like mad close and all that kind of stuff. And he would even tell me the girl he fancied, and he would like call me on the phone to be like, oh, like Mina, like blah 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 blah. And at that point I just saw us as a good brotherly sisterly friendship, like, oh yeah, that's my bro, everything. But then he like fell for this girl, and then didn't act like he didn't even know me, not act like he didn't know me, but the relationship changed.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when it's like, oh my gosh, like he's not around me anymore, I started crying and I realized, I actually have feelings for this guy. And it was like I was like, what age am I? Like 13, 14 years old. And I was just like, you know, when you're obsessed with a guy and you can't tell anybody.
Yeah.
It was like that for like a
that's
whole
sad.
year. It sounds quite sad.
So
but I'm
did
like,
you see him all the time and stuff?
yeah, because we was in the same like school, same film class, like a lot. And it was like, no, but this boy would like call me. And obviously these times, nobody was calling each other's mobiles. Like, you would like call my house phone. And they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm coming down to see you. And it was like, what? Where is this boy? Like, I thought you cared about me. And I couldn't say anything, so I just kept mute the whole time. And then go home and cry.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
It's sad. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Since you brought up the kiss.
Yeah.
Your virginity.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Okay. Actually, I don't mind. Why are we doing this?
Sorry.
When's yours?
Excuse me, I've asked you.
I don't even know why we're doing this right now. I'm not going
Go
to lie.
on, I'm waiting.
I'm 19.
19? Interesting. That's interesting.
Sugar, that's a lie.
It's a lie, isn't it? Because I'm thinking 10-year-olds kissing.
Wait, no, it was 17. I don't know why. It was one of the
Was
numbers
it before or after
after.
uni?
Yeah, 17, that was it. Sorry, I don't know where I got 19 from. It was because there's a year next to 18 in it, sorry.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you care to go deeper?
Fine. I'm trying to think. I don't care because it's not that deep. It was a guy when, at the age of 15, 16, I started seeing this guy who was, I think, 2 years older than me.
Yes.
And we were dating, and I think he wanted to be serious with me and all that kind of stuff. And he was the first guy I had a lot of first sexual experiences with.
Yeah.
I went to boarding school though. That's a little bit outside of London, and he was at a university. So whenever I came back to London, he was like, we were seeing each other, and I think he was like, okay, let's secure it, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. But I was like, oh no, you're at uni, and you're at uni, I'm at boarding school, and I'd just broken up with a guy before, so it's like I was actually afraid to be in a relationship again, and he was like my comfort blanket.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize he was my comfort blanket for, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm sharing too much. Sugar.
No, you're not.
He was my comfort blanket for like a good 2 years. It was quite a weird situation. And then I think he was pissed off at me because I wasn't trying to be in a relationship with him. I sound so savage, right? It sounds a bit mad. I wasn't trying to be in a relationship with him. I just needed that comfort blanket when I came back to London. And yeah, again, he was a guy I first did a lot of things with. And then at 17, just guess I feel like scratching this.
Why Why?
my
What are you
gosh.
uncomfortable with?
It's
You didn't even
weird.
say anything bad.
I know, but it's weird. So yeah, so I was seeing him
I hope
on and off
nothing
for
bad happened.
no, nothing
Okay.
bad happened. I've seen him on and off for 2 years. He'd obviously, so I was 17, he's like 19, 20, around them times, and he's a boy that goes to uni, and he was like, you know, them ones that uni boys,
Yeah.
they're having their own fun, whatever they're doing. I think I was ready to be serious, and he wasn't, and my heart wasn't broken because it was like, I guess it's been like a setup like that for a while,
Yeah.
but it was kind of like, oh wow, like he was in my life for a while, and there was a relay of him still being in my life for a bit, but at the same time I was about to go to uni myself, about to go Brunel
Brew what?
has his own issues as a whole thing in general, and yeah, but it was weird because he was a comfort blanket, and so him not being in my life was quite sad.
But it's an experience. You learned from that.
Yeah,
didn't
what
you?
about you? I can't believe I shared that. I'm
know.
still indecisive if I want to keep this in
I'm
the
still
pod.
a virgin. Excuse me? How dare you laugh at me?
Wait,
I'm a virgin.
chill.
I'm a virgin. I can't believe this. What are you trying to say?
You're what?
A virgin. Ooh,
No, Jennifer, we're being serious. I just
I'm
shared
a virgin.
Jennifer, we are being serious.
I'm being so serious. I'm a virgin.
Jennifer, I'm being serious.
I'm being
right?
serious. But my first experience will be with my husband.
I don't know what to say right now. Jennifer, wait, I'm being
You
serious.
didn't? I told you I'm a virgin already. I told you this before.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
When? Someone please show me the receipts when Jennifer told me this.
Have I ever said on this pod that I had sex? Think
What?
about it. I'm a virgin.
Jennifer, I'm being
I'm
serious.
being serious.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, are you being serious?
I can't believe you think. Can't believe me.
Okay, I believe you.
Bitch, I'm a hoe.
I was about to say. I was like, what is this? Oh my gosh! Wait, you know what's annoying? Yeah. Okay, Mina, facts. She's gullible as hell. As in me, Mina, I'm so gullible. Girl, you fooled me. Oh, continue with your whole antics. Explain.
This girl is so annoying.
Sorry.
So my first experience with a man, I would say, was at the age of 18 at university. This is the problem with locking your kids up and being super strict. When they get to uni, they go a bit mad, just like you.
Cha-cha.
Yeah, I went nuts at uni. Like, I won't even deny it. It's like I was caged. I've suddenly had freedom and I was just going crazy. But I met this really cool guy. So he was fresh.
Oh yeah, I remember at uni.
Do you know what? I was ahead of you girls, you know, because I was already going for the like
I know
rich
you
African
really
guys,
was.
and you guys were like,
you're like small boy from North London. Why are you dealing with that? You were like, he'd be like, I'm dealing with him. I'm like, okay, this guy who thinks it's cool to wear what's it called, a loud Versace top. I was like, oh, okay, do you, boo? But you went for it straight away. You knew where your money was.
oh no, I've changed my ways.
Why?
There's a lot more to life than money.
I feel
But
like I've
anyway.
gone those ways. Anyways, let me be. I still can't believe I've shared this story. Continue.
You didn't say anything.
I know, but I still feel exposed.
Do you? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Let me try and expose myself so you feel better. So it's with a guy at uni. What do I know about him? So he messaged me on Facebook and I ignored his message, obviously. And then
As you do.
And then one of these nights when we finished clubbing, you know, Friday night clubbing. No, it wasn't. Friday was the Oibo parties.
Yeah, it was Thursday.
Ours was Thursday, wasn't it?
Or Wednesday. It was
ACS
Thursday or
party,
Wednesday,
yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with Oibo parties, but it was an ACS party. And we came out we came out the club. I was like really drunk. I was with my friend, what's her name? Me and her were really close. And we
You
was,
guys still speak?
no, it's kind of my fault, to be honest.
Do you want to keep her name in the pod?
I don't mind. I don't think it's
Okay.
anything bad. But so we're walking down the strip. I was walking down with her because she has a big bum as well, and I have big bums, so we just always get a bit of attention.
Nice.
And then we're walking down the strip, and just the usual batting off stupid boys. And then this guy comes up to me. Oh, when I say swag, he looked good.
Swag.
Good. He comes up to me, he starts talking to me. I was like, oh, hi, what's your name? We're talking. I was really drunk as well. And then he goes, how he's messaged me before on Facebook. And I was like, have you? He was like, yeah, I have. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really look at my messages.
As you do.
We exchanged numbers and we started texting. Then what happened? Then I started going over. So he had his own flat in that area. So I just come and visit him. And then one of the times when I visited, I don't know what happened. It just happened. And that was it. And I was just like, wow. It's weird because from a young age, I feel like society sexualizes sex.
Yeah.
Like they make it seem like something that's so cool.
Yeah.
You can't watch a movie or anything without seeing sex on there. It's like it's just everywhere. And I get it that it's a human thing. It's natural. We have desires and urges. But if you actually think of it from a young person's point of view, the message you're giving them is really wrong.
Yeah.
So at that age, I was just like, I just want to experience this, get this over and done with. I just want to know.
Is it?
And it wasn't that great. It was just.
Did you like? I don't want to be like inner into like your sex life, but did you like have a build up?
Of what, like relationship?
Not relationship, not like that. Relationship, but like build up of sexual experiences. So like,
not really. Only with my boyfriend at school at sixth form, and that wasn't much. No, I was very inexperienced actually.
Okay then, because then I think like for my first experience, as much as I'm like, okay, like we didn't end up being together as part of it, I was so comfortable with that guy because he was like been the guy that'd been around me for like 2 years, and he'd seen me in different stages and stuff.
But I couldn't have all of that because I had a really strict upbringing. So the
true.
concept of a boyfriend is a myth.
Yeah.
So uni was just where I kind of experimented. It was just interesting.
University, boy, oh boy,
That-
oh boy.
Oh gosh.
You know,
Uni is just funny.
I survived. That's
We
all I'm
did,
gonna say.
didn't we? Oh my gosh, do you remember? Because we both went to the same uni.
Yeah.
Remember when somebody made like a page and started exposing loads of people?
I remember that. And you know them ones when you were so happy you're not a bait girl? Not because I didn't do anything, obviously. But yeah.
You know when you first heard that it came out, didn't you get scared that you'd be on that list? I was like, oh gosh, please don't put me on this list.
No, because I didn't do anything. Jennifer, I would never have done anything. I was such a good girl. I was at Bible study every week. Them times I wasn't even a Christian, you know.
What's interesting, they were just making up things about really popular girls, and now we'll never know if it's true or not.
I know,
because
which
it's
is
just like
sad.
saying loads of things about popular girls.
Yeah.
And it's sad because it was just the girls. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I do think they were saying things about boys as well, but it was mainly the girls.
Mainly the girls. I was actually nervous because this was pre-Jesus Mina. As in, I didn't really have any like
I
care.
understand.
So I was like, sex is fun, sex is comfortable, sex is free. And it is free, sex is free, but it's just, pre-Jesus Mina.
Have you had any like silly moments at uni?
What do you mean?
Like one time I had oh my gosh, I took the piss at uni. I can't believe I came up with a degree.
What did you do?
One time, there's just so many things. First of all, first year I barely went to lectures.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute joke. Even second year I wasn't serious. The only time I took it serious is when I came back from my sandwich, because we both went on placement, didn't we?
Both went on placement.
When I came back, it was like, oh man, like you kind of need to get a good grade.
Get them
I was
grades
like, oh,
correct.
no. So final year was hard, but what was I trying to remember? Yes, we had a deadline for really big coursework, and we had to queue outside. What's that building? Mary C. Cole?
Okay, yeah.
Is that the name of the building?
Brunel days, boy, my
Brunel.
brain's gone blank.
So I had to queue outside that building. It was such a long queue. I was like, oh, I can't wait in this queue. So I got on the bus and went to go get my tongue pierced. Then came back.
Wait, so you couldn't wait in the
Handed
queue,
it
so you went, let me just go get my tongue pierced.
I went to go pierce my tongue, then came back and handed in my work. It was so funny. I had so many memories of silly things I did. Oh, dissertation was the worst.
Yeah.
So you know like how every other course, I think you guys got like 6 months or something to do your disso. I think biomed, they only gave us 3 months, which is absolute fucking joke. And it was so high stress, high pressure. It was like, it was too much. It was too much. And the day the day that it was actually due was the day I was printing it and binding it. And my head was everywhere. I went to the cash machine to drop £40 to go and use the printer.
Oh, wow.
Why did I leave it at the cash machine? I had to come back again and get another £40 out. There's just so many things were happening. That day was the worst day ever. I really like broke down.
Oh,
But yeah,
Papa.
I got an A in it in the end, but
That's
that
what's
was
up.
that was not fun.
That's
That was
what's
not
up.
fun. What about you?
No, I was a pretty good girl at uni. No, I mean, first year I took the mick. I won't lie. I didn't know what lectures was. I think I could calculate on my hand how many lectures I went to. I might have had the papers for first year, but it's over 10 years ago, so nobody can tell me nothing. So it's fine. So, yeah, that's another story. Second year, I patterned up a little bit more and I did more work. But, so basically, when I'm in final year of uni, a couple of people finding out they were dyslexic or dyspraxic, and from finding out you get a free laptop, free this, free that.
Yes, I heard about this.
So I was like, oh, I want to do the test to find out if I'm like dyslexic as well. I was dyslexic, and it was the best thing I've ever found out in my life. They gave me a free laptop, free like dictaphone, free mouse, extra time on exams. It was amazing.
Wow.
I was like, why not? I mean, why not find this out
Right at the
earlier?
end, right?
You get so many
Yeah.
freebies. And I was like, not faking it. I was fully dyslexic. Fully dyslexic.
That's fair.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that free laptop. Now I'm like, where's the benefits?
Yeah, I think they give them Apple MacBooks now
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, if they need it, why not?
Yeah.
Do you have any interesting memories with alcohol?
Absinthe.
Absent.
That's all I have to say. Absinthe.
What is this boarding school days?
No, that's uni days.
Oh, really?
Boarding school days was a joke. Strongbow, as in just getting drunk on the park. That was just me being stupid. Literally, we get drunk on the park, and then oddly, this huge park is right in front of the police station. We'll be drinking in the dark, just drinking, and then the police car will be like, "Oh, the whole kids are drinking," so they'll like drive up and be like, "Oh no, popo!" and start running around like crazy. Oh yeah, but I remember being so drunk, like falling off like. Oh my gosh, this is such bad days. Falling off like some kind of shed or something and then getting up and people like, how are you surviving? I'm
Oh
like,
my
I'm calm.
gosh.
Then having to hide away from the matrons in the head of at boarding school, you have to hide from these matrons. And people are like, what are we going to do with her? She's so paralytically drunk. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just walk around like a crazy person. But uni, all I had to say was, do you know what absinthe is, right?
Yeah.
That was one night and I don't know what happened. That's all I'm going to say.
Funnily enough, I'm not really a drinker.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
No, I do drink now. I have wine. I just drink when I'm tipsy. I don't like getting drunk because
Yeah.
that kind of scares me. But
It is scary.
It's just the no control and safety. That's my issue with it.
I agree because I'm so thankful that I was around people who love me. Because
Yeah.
there's been certain circumstances where it's like,
Because some people are like left there drunk, and that kind of scares me.
no one's ever left me.
But I can't drink Malibu again.
Why?
I had this really bad experience. It's like the one time where my mum actually let me go out for a party. I was like 16, and it was with my friends. And what happened? It was just loads of alcohol, and everyone was just like acting wild at that party. It was just too much drink.
Girls going,
Too much
I
drink.
thought Malibu be like calm.
But it had so much. You know, I think that's the one time where I was like throwing up and I actually had a proper bad hangover. It was so bad. I was like, now I look at it, I just can't drink it. I would rather not.
Oh, it reminds me of a time. Sorry, not a bad hangover, but I'd broken up with a guy. Like,
Yeah.
I was so sad. So I hadn't eaten all day. I hadn't eaten anything all day.
Oh, gosh.
And it was during my placement year. Imagine it was during my placement year as well. So and it was somebody's leavers due. So I was like, yeah, don't worry, I'm definitely gonna come to your leavers due. I hadn't eaten all day, so I was drinking.
Stop doing this.
No, I'm definitely this is, by the way, this is like
Years ago, yeah.
years. This is years ago. This is not me at all anymore. I got really drunk in front of work people, and then Beyonce's coming on. I'm thinking I'm Beyonce, so I'm singing her songs like to the top of my lungs. And people were like, she's really drunk. We need to get her a cab home. This is back, yeah. I wasn't home. I went to my friend's place. The cab driver didn't want to take me because she's so drunk. I'm like, I don't know how else I'm supposed to get home. I don't know how I'm supposed to get home. But the cab driver was like, keep the window open. Got to my friend's place now because I was so sad about this guy, the issues that me and this guy had. I just fall on the floor. She had to rush me to the toilet, and I'm crying like on the toilet, like, why would he do this to me? And I'm puking. She's like, I don't care. You're never, ever, ever speaking to this guy ever again. She's like, I don't even recognize you. Like, and I realized I hadn't drank all day. I hadn't eaten all day, and so yeah.
Just drinking
I
your
just have
sorrows.
so many bad drunk stories. That's why I don't get
Wow.
like
No,
drunk anymore.
that's what the youth is for, having fun.
I've had my fun. Now I just get like slightly waved.
Oh, I thought you said slutty.
No.
Question. Have you ever cheated physically or emotionally?
Emotionally, possibly, not physically.
Never. You never even kissed someone else or anything.
Whilst I was dating someone.
Yeah.
No. Have you? Oh,
You're fun. Wait, go on. Emotionally, what happened?
I'm obviously with someone. I'm obviously with a guy, and I know there's another guy who has feelings for me, and he's conversating with me, and I'm allowing that conversation to still happen because I want entertainment from somewhere else.
Yes.
Oh, tell a lie. Although I don't class this as breaking. I don't class this as cheating because I broke up with him 2 days afterwards.
Well, while it happened, were you still with him?
Yeah, but I broke up with
So
him.
it's cheating.
No, but
What happened? What happened?
me and this guy was dating,
Yeah.
and he just wasn't right for me. Simple. He just wasn't. We got boyfriend and girlfriend really quickly, but he was very very controlling, very controlling. The one time, it's very controlling, and I just didn't see it working. And then there was another guy there, and that guy had been around me for a while. Maybe this was during university. when some people are just there and you're like talking about stuff, next thing somebody's kissing your neck, next thing craps happen. But I broke
So
up
you
with
have cheated.
no, but I broke up with my boyfriend 2 days afterwards.
That.
Like I broke up with him. I didn't tell him why. I didn't tell him that I cheated on him. I just said that it's not working out between us because
Well, you did cheat though.
I was gonna break up with the
That's
guy.
fine,
anyways.
but can you at least acknowledge you cheated?
No.
Denial.
Have you cheated?
Yeah, actually, it's weird because I've always thought people ask me if you ever cheated. Like, I've never slept with someone while I'm with someone, so I've always been like, I haven't cheated.
Yeah.
But the other day, I really thought about it. I was like, oh shit, I actually have a bit of a pattern. If I'm dating, I thought no judgment. Why did you just open your mouth like that?
What do you say? No judge. I don't judge.
Me, it's getting licked on the second date. Better sit back down, girl. Yeah, actually, I've noticed if I'm dating someone, it's weird. My need for attention and intimacy is like a switch.
Yeah.
If I'm not in a relationship, it's fine. I'm cool. But the minute I'm in a relationship, I have that need, that desire. And if he's not satisfying that, then I find myself being open to other guys talking to me.
Yeah.
And I've done it in a few ways actually. Like one way, I was dating this guy and for some reason it was like he suddenly got kind of quiet or just not paying attention the way he usually does.
Why do you guys do that?
So
Do you not think I'll get bored? Do you
Huh?
not think I'll move on when guys go quiet? What are you doing?
Exactly.
I will move on.
So this is the first time I ever did this actually. So I'm walking, because I used to live in Enfield. That's where my mum's house was. And I was doing my nails and I came out the shop and there was this guy in his Range Rover. And this was actually, I think it was, which model
Range
was it?
Rover.
It was one of the newer models
My
actually.
head's turned, isn't it?
No, but this was years ago. And this
A
model's
Range
still being
Rover,
driven around right now. That's interesting. But anyway.
My head turned already. Joking.
He was trying to talk to me across the road and I was like, sorry, no. You know when you're smiling, so it's
Yeah.
like you're still giving him the invite to come over. So he parks up ahead of me and I'm walking down the road. So I pass his car, then we start talking.
Yeah.
We exchange numbers, texting each other. He came to visit me once. We even actually ended up kissing. This is while I have a boyfriend, by the way.
I see. Okay.
And then we ended up being friends, He's a doctor in one of these like local hospitals. A really cool guy actually. But I think he was married or something, I don't know. I don't know when I found that out. I was quite young though, honestly. I wouldn't do that now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Wait,
not on that.
I don't know what to say.
That's not on that. But I've done it other times as well.
Yeah.
Like one time I was dating this guy. This guy was my proper boyfriend. And again, he wasn't paying attention the way he should. So I went on holiday and I met someone else on holiday. We didn't do anything though, thankfully. But we were very emotionally being open with each other as we were messaging and communicating. It's very weird. I was thinking, wow, there's a bit of a pattern here. Like, I didn't realise I'm low-key a cheater. But not physical.
Okay. Well, you did
More emotional than physical.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've been in that many relationships to cheat enough. One time I cheated wasn't a real cheat to me.
Oh, well.
It wasn't. Like, we were breaking up that week.
So you're still going to be in denial. Okay.
We were breaking up. Facts. I wasn't going to
That's
be with him
fine.
anymore. He was not working out. So.
Denial is not just a river in Egypt, as they say.
It's a meaner's head as well.
What was I going to say? What about vacation memories with your friends? Have you had any experiences that
Good
you
or
want to
bad
share?
one?
Like any?
I remember one time, and oh gosh, it was more because like I had a group of friends, and they weren't like being active about going on holiday. So one of my friends was like to me, like, "Come on holiday with us."
Yeah.
With a bunch of other girls.
Yeah.
We were on a holiday with like 16 girls. Worst thing I've ever done in my life. I will know. Don't go on holiday with girls you don't know. Like, who does that? I like knew
Yeah.
like two, or I knew girls in the group, but I was only friends really with two of the girls in the group. And then one of the girl was used to see a guy that I used to see, so she's been a bit catty, and I just hated it. So I knew I'd like wouldn't want to go on holiday with girls I don't know ever again.
Yeah.
But in general, I've got like my clique of friends who I'm happy to go on holiday with. We have amazing, great times. I think the only negative is that you're around each other all the time. So
Yeah.
like, I remember one, I don't, actually, I was terrible. I won't lie, I was terrible. We went to Bali, and I don't know what it was, but my friend's energy just pissed me off. And I was just annoyed with them. So the flight to Bali is long. It's like, you got to fly to Hong Kong first, which is like 10 hours or something. Then you fly to Bali. I just didn't want to talk to them. I was quiet the whole journey, and they're like, "Mina, you gonna explain what's up?" No, I just don't want to talk. I don't know why I shared that story.
Imagine you
They
being like
fully
that.
even listen to this pod. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, I remember. She was a bitch," but
I
just
can't imagine you being like that.
I was just done. I wasn't in the mood. I don't even know why I was annoyed. I wasn't even on my period, and I was like,
It's like a battery. It's just gone. Flat.
yeah,
You
flat.
can't-
As
you
in,
can't pretend.
I can't. Yeah, I couldn't
happened to
pretend.
me.
Yeah, and I was just like, yeah.
That you know that happens
Yeah,
to me. So
but imagine me being that for like practically a half a day, as in, and then like, yeah, and at the point when we had to be in Hong Kong for a bit, like at the airport for a bit, for 3 hours, I just had movies on my phone, internet, and I just did not want to talk to anybody. It wasn't until we reached London, I was like, okay, we could talk in it.
No, that happens on holiday. I went on holiday. I'm quite shocked that you've ever been like that though, because you're so like opposite of that. But that behaviour is typical of me though. I was on holiday with my sister.
Yeah.
My baby sister, and we went to, where did we go? We went to Santorini.
Oh, that place was really pretty.
A wonderful, it was for her birthday. Had such a good time. And then we came back, but towards the end of the trip, she started pissing me off.
Yeah.
She's very, like, I don't like confrontation, but it's not in a good way. Like, I'll just be angry with you and not say anything.
Yeah.
She will check you
Yeah,
and let
yeah,
you know
yeah.
she's angry with you. So she was quite confrontational towards the end of the trip, and I was getting a bit like, I've had enough of this girl.
Yeah.
One thing she did that really takes me over the edge. We're leaving the hotel room, and I'm like, check the safe, make sure you don't have anything in there. And she just made some rude comment like, what do I look like? I'm stupid or something. She was so rude to me. We get to the airport. She left her passport in the safe
see?
after all of that.
Exactly.
Who had to give her money to get on the cab and go back to the hotel to get her thing again?
Exactly.
To get this girl. She was just pissing me off the whole time. And then on the plane, I was just like, you know what? Let me wait till I leave. I'm nearly done with her. I don't know what she did when we got back, because we got back, I think it was to Heathrow, and then get a train down to Paddington or Victoria. I don't know what she did. I was like, you know what? I'm going. Bye.
I'm done with you. Bye.
I was like, bye. I cannot be with you anymore. And she popped off. I can't believe you deserted me. My mom was going crazy. She was like, how can you leave your baby sister? This girl's above 18, you know. How can you leave your baby
They
sister
still be calling them baby.
at Victoria?
When they
I'm like,
turn
this is a
30,
big
you
woman.
should still be calling baby.
I didn't even care. I was like, I've had enough of her. She's pissing me off. I've had enough. And you know me, I really don't like confrontation, but that pushed me over the edge. I was like, I could not deal with this girl. She's annoying me. But funnily enough, she's my one travel buddy. Like, I go everywhere with her. Like, she's
that's
so
good.
fun. What else can I think of for abroad?
I do have my travel buddy as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at that point now where, like, people are like, let's go on holiday. I'm like, I don't know, because I have my people I know I can go on holiday with.
It's not everyone you can go on holiday with.
Because even when I had that moment,
Yeah.
my friends know I still love them. Like, I feel bad. They're going to probably listen to this and be like, oh, gosh. But I haven't exposed anything, goodness sakes. But it's like, new people, I have to act and be all cautious and nice. And, you know, like, I like my friend who knows me and my friend, like, we go on holiday together, and our mess, like, understands each other. Like, we
Yeah.
understand how we like things placed.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. Other people come in our room and be like, what's up with him? Like, no, we understand each other. We just have to give each other a look, and we understand what's going on. When you come in. I recently went on, for my friend's
The Morocco one.
wedding, yeah. I was sharing a room with someone I don't normally share a room with. And we've been friends for a long time, but like, we don't ever go on holiday, and they'll be annoyed at me because I'm going breakfast without them, and I'm like, bye. Like, I just, little things where like, I do my own thing. I understand or you don't understand. I haven't got time to be cute. All that type of thing. So yeah.
This is shocking me.
What? That I'm like this?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Maybe.
Why are you the absolute opposite with me? You're not like standoffish or like I need space or anything.
We catch up like on a 2 week thing.
Yeah, this is true,
Imagine
actually.
me and you together for a full 10 days, 24 hours, and everybody else speak different language, so we're around each other all the time. Imagine that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Around the resort, and you don't know nobody else. I'm gonna need my space at one moment in
I
time.
feel like, but there's some people who don't need space. And
No, I'm gonna need
my
my
sister's
space.
like that actually.
Yeah.
When we went on holiday again, this time it wasn't to where was it? Was it Ibiza?
Yeah.
I think maybe in Ibiza, or maybe it was Santorini. We're on holiday, and I get to a point where I know my battery's gonna go flat out if I don't get some space to because I'm an introvert. And she was like, "All right, do you know what, Jen? I think I want to go to the pool." In my head, I was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
go to the fucking pool, go away." She went to the pool. 5 minutes later, she's back in the room again. Oh, that was fun. I was like, oh, for goodness sake.
Oh no, I think you need space from people. Like, I love my friends who literally do their own thing. Like, we'll plan stuff, be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out this day. But then we might just have a pool day and like be like, I'm gonna read these books, gonna do my own thing. You might be like, I'm gonna chill and do books and just get like a sunrays and things like that. Or I have another friend who just likes to chill in her own space. And people who are clingy. I just wanna,
That's the thing.
I just want to like kinch them off of me. I'm like, get away from me.
I think that's why you have to go. That's why I feel like at this age we know who our holiday bodies are already because it's like they know who we are, and they. For me, the most important thing is accepting who I am.
The peak thing though is like I always talk about marriages, but friends are getting married now, so like my holiday buddies like might not be around all the time.
This is true.
And it's one of them ones where, and also, as much as I love a girly holiday, like I kind of really like couples holiday.
Have you been on one before?
Been on one couples holiday.
Really? I've never been on one
It
yet.
was really nice.
Oh.
It was really nice. We didn't I broke up with him when we came back. That's another story. But yeah, but I was like, I actually really enjoyed like going on as a couple on a holiday.
That must be really nice.
Yeah, it was actually. It was. And then you don't get harassed the same way by like what's it called, foreign men who want to come.
Yeah.
So it's a different like thing. So yeah, it was quite nice.
I remember when I went to Turkey and we're going through this bit where there's loads of shops. They're like, hey, black girls. You're like, oh my gosh, like that's so rude.
Yeah, no, I didn't get harassed the same way, so it was nice.
So we're at Let's Sketch It Out, where we answer your questions and dilemmas. I came across 2 I think we should answer in the pod today. We'll see if we have time. I'll do the first one. Okay, so number 1. I'm 21 and have been with my partner for 3 years. We moved in together last summer, but since then, I've been having doubts about our relationship. We both work full-time and sometimes it's a struggle to make ends meet, particularly for my partner. I'm having to overcompensate financially, which is making it harder to save money, go out with my friends or go on holidays. We don't do much together, which isn't necessarily down to limited money. We spend our weekends watching TV and I'm tired of suggesting things to do and being met with an unenthusiastic response. I don't feel like a normal 21-year-old anymore and I feel I should be having more fun. I'm not sure if I love him anymore, but I'm afraid to break up with him in case it's a mistake. I also don't know if he'll be okay without me. He says he loves me and wants to get married later in life, but I'm not sure if he truly does.
You know what I say?
What?
Break up with him, sis.
Yeah, especially
You're
because of the
21.
age. What the hell?
You're
I find it weird
21.
when young 20-something-year-old girls are going crazy over boys.
You're
I'm like, girl.
21. Go live your life. Obviously, if you're in a situation where you need to still rent outside, go find a rent a share room. But you don't have to be thinking about the next third person. As long as you pay the bills that you need to pay, you can't be then overcompensating for somebody else.
Overcompensate financially
Like,
for a man.
go live your life. You are 21 years old. What is this? I feel so sorry. Like,
I feel bad for her.
you're 21.
She should be having fun.
Break
Should
up
be
with him, sis.
getting flued out. Like,
Slow down.
flued out. She shouldn't even be worrying about all this stuff.
She shouldn't
Overcompensating
be.
for a man.
And then you're practically already married. You're dealing with this issue.
It's too
for what?
much. She's too young for this
Enjoy
stuff.
your independence. But the fact that he hasn't even put a ring on it, please just move out. Just move out. Why are you even living with him? Why are you giving him the cow?
Exactly.
Why are you giving the milk for free without buying the cow?
But okay, I'm not sure about that one, but okay, cool.
No, seriously. No, I'm serious about that one. No, but
I'm
she's
still-
literally basically living her life for him. She now has to be catering to him, finding out what he's doing, all that kind of stuff. He's not a husband. Just move out. Like, honestly, break up with him. Go live your life. Go on holiday. Be sad that you've broken up with him, but then you'll actually see the grass is actually greener on the other side.
Yes.
And if it's right, you guys will get back together in the future. And if it's not, well.
Yes. No, I agree with you. All right. So, second one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a woman in my early 30s, and 6 months ago, I was dumped. Our relationship was long distance, developed quickly, and was the most intense of my life. He's 10 years older than me, and is a unique, charismatic, charming man who makes a good impression on everyone. In private, however, he could be unkind, judgmental, and emotionally distant. He could also be demanding, controlling, and critical. During our relationship, he pushed me to enter his world of ideas, books, films, and art. If I didn't show enough interest, he would become disappointed and irritable. He would often ask me to articulate my thoughts and tell me what I needed, but I felt put on the spot and could never seem to act decisive in these moments, including in the bedroom. Now I am suffering a crisis of confidence as I struggle to define what makes me interesting. I can't seem to separate my own interests from his, and they all remind me of him. I was in the process of moving to his city for career reasons as well when he ended it. My plans have become totally destabilized and I have lost my sense of self. This is really sad, but at the same time, I can't help but be able to see the rainbow at the end of this. I feel like this is why I'm always banging on about people being comfortable with themselves and learning themselves. Funnily enough, I'm going to tweet something about this. Well, actually post something on Instagram about this week, one of my quotes. But I feel like you need to learn. I feel like everybody needs to go through that stage where it's just you and you.
Yeah.
Understanding yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what you love, knowing what you hate. Just everything about yourself, knowing the inner depths of yourself.
Knowing what values you hold as well, so you'll know when someone is trying to test you and put you out of that, and you feel comfortable with yourself.
Exactly, everything.
And you know who to return back to as well, because we all get out of our mix at times. But if you go, actually, this is my core, you know what you have to return back to. If you can't even recognize what yourself is, then it's just a bit.
So I feel like this is kind of a blessing in disguise.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
now it's weird. He really knocked you down to a point where there's nothing.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can now build your foundation as you want it and discover yourself as you want. I would suggest that you fill your time with loads of things to do. Spend time with your family and your friends. Make new friends. If you go to church, join a small group. I can talk. What else? I would say also discover loads of new things to do. Because I feel like loads of people don't really explore hobbies. Like, people just come home and that's it. There's so much you can do. I feel like we should cover this in another pod.
Okay, but
there are so many things you can do. You could try something like our Spill and Chill event, and then you realise, wow, I really like painting.
Exactly.
You know, like
Spill and Chill event.
Go out there and explore.
Yeah.
Explore life. There's so much to the world, and for you to be sitting down there and crying over this man, honestly. And he sounds like people like this. What they do is emotional abuse. And I feel like with emotional abuse, you don't realise the damage until you've left.
Yeah,
While it's happening, you don't realise it's happening. But once you've left, you realise how empty this person has left you.
Agreed.
So it's very sad what she's gone through. But I just think this is a great opportunity for you to learn yourself and fall in love with yourself.
Agreed. Like, even on like small relationships I've had, and I realised how much the guy was like trying to push on their own views to me and then make me feel belittled to who I am, and it takes you a while to actually go, no, I'm okay with the way I am, and no, that's something I wouldn't stand for, but I had to go through that to understand like what's bad and what's good. Yeah.
And I tweeted this the other day, but I really think control is a sign of insecurity.
100%.
Feeling like you constantly, because you have to ask yourself eventually, and I've
like
been in that
creep
position
Michael
as well.
on Love Island, he's annoying. I can't stand him.
You have to ask yourself.
I really can't stand him.
You have to ask yourself, why do I need so much control? What is it that I'm trying to overcompensate for, basically? So yeah, that's our dilemmas for this week. Okay, so I just wanted to plug again our Spill and Chill event, guys. I don't think I said this earlier, but the tickets are on Eventbrite and the details are on our show notes. So please do get your tickets. We've run out of early bird tickets now. We're on the standard tickets, and then it just gets more expensive from there. So do get your tickets as soon as possible. We have a bad boy goodie bag ready for you, and some painting, some music, some really nice food. So excited to just paint with you guys and have a good time.
I'm really excited.
So do book your tickets as soon as possible. So that's it. I believe that is the end of episode 19 of the Blank Canvas podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you have any thoughts or feelings, please use the hashtag the Blank Canvas Pod, and also follow us on Instagram. We are at the Blank Canvas Pod. So I've been Jennifer Noir.
And I've been Mina West.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah.